Yo, what is going on, guys? We are currently June 20th of 2026. The markets are currently closed, but I decided that I wanted to start, documenting my journey, okay, my trading journey in swing trading stocks. I've been trading stocks for around 2 months now, and honestly, bro, I've gotten a pretty good hang of it, okay? I'm currently in three positions. The first one is actually SanDisk, which is one of the strongest stocks in the market right now. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what SanDisk is capable of. It just keeps going higher and higher, and I keep buying the breakout. I bought here, and yeah, bro, I've only been trading for 2 months now, and I swing trade, right? And honestly, bro, I don't even know if this video is gonna go public, but I just want to record my journey from now on. Okay, let me show you guys my port real quick. So I have $120,000 in my broker. It is a real broker, okay? So I'm not gonna cap along this journey. Um, yeah, so I'm currently in SanDisk 1K PNL. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I'm currently in WDC, which is also one of the strongest stocks in the market right now. It's a computer system stock, and I bought it on this gap up from the range. And yeah, I'm up a lot of money. I clipped right here 20%. And I'm in CrowdStrike. I'm actually backtesting with real money. So I'm technically not backtesting, but I'm testing a new strategy out, which is undercutting. So I bought on the undercut right here of these lows because what I found is that the banks, right, these funds they want to try to stop out people with stop losses. So right here, here, and here at these lows. And the undercut strategy basically plays along the banks. And when it undercuts, you're buying when it comes back up. And then on this candle right here, on the 5 minute, when it closes right above this support right here, you buy in, and I'm currently up like 2% on my position. So I'm currently backtesting that strategy. Okay, it's kind of hard to explain. It's more like intuition in some sense, but I'm gonna try it out. But my main strategy is actually breakout. So if I go on, I actually took a trade like a month ago on ARM right here. And basically, when the stock tightens up at these ranges, well, I buy the breakout and I ride it up for the most time as possible. Right here, for example, it did a 90% move. I clipped a lot, and I did a big mistake. I actually bought more on this gap up because I wanted more size, and I eventually got stopped out right here. So that wasn't a good play for me. And then I sold my initial position from here, right here. And yeah, now the stock is rebounding back up. You could have done the undercut strategy right here, actually. So right here, it broke past a 10 EMA. You could have bought in right here, and that you could have made a 30% swing in 7 days. But there's always going to be more opportunities in the market. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start recording more videos like this just to show my journey, and maybe in a couple years, these videos will pay off. And I just want to be completely transparent with you guys. Because I used to be like one of those kids that used to watch like TGR and all these like gurus, right? I was like a fucking doom scroller. And I actually thought that trading was going to get me rich. But the truth is that day trading and like all these fundeds, I think that it's bullshit, right? I think swing trading on higher time frames is way more profitable than day trading because guys, the daily chart and the weekly time frame, they hold more value, okay? And as you guys can see, like long term, you're going to make way more money from swing trades, and that's the truth, right? Like I could have held arm, right? I could have been up a shit ton of money. Like there's so much opportunities in swing trading, and it's just way more consistent, right? So that's why I swing trade. Now coming into the next week, right? We're currently June 20th, 2026. Let me go on my watch list, right? I'm looking at a couple stocks. So Bloom Energy actually broke out. I did not buy this one, even though I should have. It was a good setup. It tightened up on the 1 hour. It had a good range, and it's doing the same exact thing, right, as it did 2 months ago. So I should have bought in here. Now it's too late, obviously. This one candle was a 12% candle. That's insane. And it also did like a mini undercut, like as you guys can see. Wait, whoops. Wait, it did like a yeah, bro. It did like an undercut right here, so you could have bought in on the weekly right here when it came back up. And on the daily, you can see it way better. It undercut, right? All these stop losses got stopped out, and then it came back right up, and I could have bought in right here. But yeah, it's not a big deal. The next one is actually Velo. This one is a strong computer system stock. It just broke out the previous resistance right here, which is like the all-time high. And I think this stock can run a lot, like really, really far. It looks good on the weekly. Um, we're going to have to see, right? SanDisk, yeah, ALAP is a good semi stock too. JOW is actually setting up. I'm not sure if I would take this trade because of the moving averages. They don't look that good. Um, Intel actually broke out, and I took this gap right here out of the range because it had news, but I got stopped out on this candle right here, and then it ran back up. So it's not a big deal. Um, it happens. MU, yeah, I got stopped out right here. I thought that it was gonna go back up, and then it undercut, and then it went back up. So it's not a big deal. Whatever, bro. And I have Marvel. I made money like 2 days ago on this stock, so I buy it right here. Right, it was gapping out of like this range right here, as you guys can see. It was flagging pretty well. I bought it on the gap up. Let me go on the 5 minute. So I buy it right here at 309. And then for some reason, bro, I was up like a shit ton of money right here. And 5 minutes before the market closed, it rug pulled and it went super down, like 5% in like 30 seconds, which is like actually insane. So I just closed out the entire position because it was a bad close and it did not close above all-time high. So maybe it needs, so maybe if it comes back down here, undercuts the 10, 20 EMA and this stop right here, this stop right here, maybe I might buy the undercut and then I might hold it long term to make a shit ton of money. That could be a possibility. ON, another semi stock, which I'm waiting for the undercut on this one or this one possibly. We're going to see. VSH, good range, did not break all-time highs, so I'm looking at this one, right? It might come back down for the undercut. We'll see. It has a good range. HLIN, um, it's honestly like one of the strongest auto part stocks, so that's why it's in my focus list, and it has a good range. It's respecting the 10 EMA, 20 EMA, 200 EMA is climbing up, which means it's good long term. 52 is good. Weekly looks great. It might tab back into the weekly like 10 EMA, so it might have to catch up a bit. And I might buy it on that tab back if it has a good range and a good undercut. And yeah, it looks good. WDC, it might go parabolic. I'm still in this position. I clipped 20% right here. It's currently right below the Bollinger Band, and I think it's going to stay under the Bollinger Band, right? So we'll see. Keel is a strong stock, right? It's in AI. It's really strong. Momentum is at a 6.3. ADR is high, so you could catch bigger moves. And I have friends who made money on this stock, so that's more confluence. AMD, well, it's strong long term. I got stopped out on this gap up. I thought it was going to run, but I got stopped out completely. That was cooked. Now it's looking like it's coming back up. We'll see. ARM, it's strong. Clav is one of the best healthcare stocks, and it just broke out all-time highs actually, which is well, not all-time highs, but this resistance levels right here, and it's actually doing a good range. So I might buy it actually if it gaps up, or it depends. So it depends. Because if you compare Cloth to SPY, it's actually an outlier and it's actually strong. So we'll see. QMCO, good range. There was news, I think. I'm not sure, but it has a good range. Computer system. It is a low cap, but it could be extremely explosive. So it all depends to the opening range. It is thin a bit, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. ADHR, um, undercut right here on the weekly 10 EMA. Yeah, I think it's a good stock. It's one of my favorite like semi-equipment stocks right now, so that's why it's on my focus list. And yeah, it's really choppy, but it is really good long term, I think. So we'll see. PanW is actually one of my favorite cybersecurity stocks. That's why it's on my list. It's also correlated. It's like CRWD. It's the same thing, right? But I think CRWD is actually better than PanW because as us can see, CRWD it has a 5% ADR and a 170 bill market cap, right? Um, and if you go on PanW, it does not fit that criteria. It's under the 5% and the market cap is even higher. So I think CRWD is more explosive, so that's why I bought this one instead of PanW, right? And also the undercut right here, it would have worked, but it did not hit the 10 EMA, and it did not sweep out this low right here, so I wasn't really confident in taking this undercut. Let me go see the weekly real quick. Yeah, I think it needs more time, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And BIS, well, it's one of the best internet content and information stocks right now. It's better than Google and it's better than TLWO, so that's why it's on my list, right? I bought it on this gap up right here. That shit did not work at all. I was up a lot of money, but I got stopped out, so it is what it is, right? IBKR, okay, I have no clue why it's on my list right here. I'm gonna just remove it. STX, well, it's too late, so I'm gonna remove it. Um, Dell, I think Dell needs more time. It is a good stock. It's one of the best computer system stocks right now. It's endorsed by Trump. I guess it had good earnings right here, so that's why people buy in, I guess. And yeah, I buy it right here, and I sold before earnings because I have rules. I have to follow them. I could have held during earnings. I would have been up a shit ton, but it is what it is. You know, I gotta follow my strategy. It could have went bad. It could have went the other way around, so I cannot blame myself. And yeah, on Dell, I'm actually waiting on the undercut, right? So on the weekly, it should be like right here, and on the daily, it should be like around there. So if it can come back in the 10 EMA, undercut all these lows, I might buy in, and then I might anticipate a new breakout. So that could print a lot of money. Light, um, I have no clue why it's on my list, but it has a good range. It's good long term. And if it breaks out, like, let me go on the weekly real quick. If it can break out like these ranges right here, like 1,000, I think it can run even higher. We'll see. ALMU has a good range. It's a semi, it's a low cap, it's explosive, and it's decent long term. If you go on the weekly, it just started breaking out like this range right here. So maybe it could go even higher. We'll see. Semis are doing extremely great right now, so this could be a good stock to explode on. I have more. Okay, damn. AAOI, yeah, I bought the undercut right here, but I sold at break even just cause I think, yeah, I think I don't know why I sold it. I think cause it was like it wasn't strong enough, so I just sold it. Yeah, I closed under the 10 on the weekly, which is extremely bad. So I might take this out my list. RXT is a breakout that I could have taken. It also had news. So they had a deal with AMD, so it's extremely liquid. A bunch of banks are in this stock right now. But I did not take this breakout because I have no clue why. I think I just didn't see it right at the perfect time. Pure is actually correlated with Hyperliquid, like the meme coin or the coin or whatever the fuck. Um, Honestly, I'm just waiting for the undercut, and I might buy in. It might build a new range, right? It needs more time to range, and then it could go extremely parabolic. We'll see. And INOD, yeah. Yeah, this stock is extremely ass, but on the weekly though, it could come back here to push even higher. It had great earnings right here. You know, one candle did 100%, which is like, that's insane. Broke out right here, all-time highs, and it just keeps going up, right? But these, yeah, I think I might trade this one. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. And yeah, that's it. On my flag, I have a bunch of stocks too. These I'm just keeping an eye on to see if, you know, they build new ranges, pulls back to the EMAs, and yeah. And on the higher indexes, QQQ, SPY, COMQX, honestly, I think it's building a new leg to go up. Yes, the 10 EMA is crossing the 20, but it has to go up for the 10 to cross back up. So I think it's gonna go back up just cause it's, you know, every single dip it gapped up and it went back up, right? Dip, gap, back up, dip, gap, might go back up. We'll see. It has a good doji right here, so it might gap even higher. We'll see, bro. And yeah, bro, that is what I'm looking for coming into next week. And yeah.